Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and this is the Frontline Changes Report. So this Frontline Changes Report is for 2 days from the last Frontline Changes Report until the latest information up to this point as per the recording, which is in the 20th of December, at least in Singapore. So I'm not sure if the rest of the world is already in the 20th. So anyway, we're gonna go through the frontline changes. There's quite a number of frontline change. So we're gonna go into the Kursk front first, as usual. We go in the clockwise direction across all the front lines. And there is frontline changes. This is one of the latest. The geolocation. The Ukrainian mapping have mapped that the Russians have advanced in the Kurakhove region and have advanced in this region, moving in the direction of Malaya Loknia. And the Russians also, based on geolocation, have confirmed secured the rest of Novo Ivanovka on the eastern part. So the distance traveled at Kurakhove is around 1.5 kilometers. So that is the most significant. So I zoom in a bit, you can probably see it a bit better with the Russian forces moving in the northern bank of that lake in the direction of Nikolaevska, and the Russian forces have fully secured Novo Ivanovka, which actually was already secured, but yeah. So just a double confirm with that geolocation. So in case you do not know what is double confirm, it's a Singaporean English term. I know it's not proper English. Like no, we cannot just confirm. We have to double confirm. So no, so we go into Kurakhove. So over at the Pishchane front, Ukrainian mapping have considered huge amount of grounds on the eastern part of Zarizove, confirming Russians continue to have taken a lot of advance around here. I did mention during the situation report that I suspect that this might not happen over the past 24-48 hours, might actually be much earlier, just that the information was withheld. So this continued to go in line with the massive collapse over in the Lozova region, and I believe that the next update will probably see the Russians taking a new line, something like here, going around Zarizove, and then they will go to flank capture. So anyway, not going to go into analysis. So that's the situation in the Zarizove region. This is pretty huge. This chunk is already 11.5 square kilometers. We go after Zarizove, we go to Chasiv Yar. So in Chasiv Yar itself, Ukrainian forces. So this is Chasiv Yar, by the way. This is Chasiv Yar. And in the industrial zone, Ukrainian forces geolocated within the industrial zone in the south, confirming that they have retaken positions that was previously geolocated with Russian forces. So they take back a little bit of ground. Then they are also having a little bit of minor success over at Uspenivka, with Ukrainian forces geolocated in the southern part of Uspenivka, taking back a little bit of grounds in this area here. However, Russian forces geolocated in the Ukrainian claimed part of the Zabalka region in the Toretsk, the city of Toretsk. This is Zabalka micro district, and they are on the verge of confirmed full capture of the entirety of Zabalka. So this is the frontline change over in the Toretsk front. So this Toretsk. So that's the two changes. And then after Toretsk, the next frontline change, we go to the Pokrovsk front. Over in the Pokrovsk sector, there is massive updates around here. So going to the northern part first. Russian forces secured the eastern part of Shevchenko or the north of Verzenia, and as well as closing down towards Pishchane. This update, I believe, I might have already said that it's going to happen with the Russian forces closing down on Pishchane due to the advancement of the two positions previously. And the Russian forces also secure all along the Soloda River or Soloba River. Is it Soloda or Soloba? Is Solona, sorry, it's all wrong. Solona River, and the Russian forces basically have secured all these grounds. This will mean that they have a strong defense line, and then they can attack towards Pishchane next. So this is the front line change over in the Pokrov sector of Pokrov front in the northern side. In the southern side, we have updates as well around Novo Olenivka. So Russian forces also secured the entire highway leading all the way to Novosilka from Novotroysk, with the Russian forces advancing and capturing all these grounds. So yeah, which means that the Ukrainian forces have some potential salient or encirclement coming up on the western part of Pishchane. So, but let's take that with a pinch of salt for now. So let's move on. So after this point, we move further south to Zorya. So this is basically on the border of the Kurakhove sector and the Pokrovsk sector. I generally count this as part of the Pokrovsk sector. Russian forces moving out of Zorya and into the forest along the Strashny River. This is like the special Strashny River. Strashny River. I'm quite sure it's not pronounced this is as it could be like Strashny River. So basically, moving in the direction of Slovianka. So that's the update regarding this area. The distance travel is around 400 meters. So that's all from Zorya. Over at the Kurakhove, at the Battle of Kurakhove, people tell me that the K is a silent K, it's a Hove. Oh, so it's Kurakhove. So this area here, Russian forces have advanced in this northern flanking movement. Of course, looking at the way how it was drawn, clearly this is just a very this is just an estimate. There's a high chance that it's actually like this, no? But yeah, anyway, this is mapped by the Ukrainian mapping. So the way how they draw across the nose, slashing into the buildings don't make sense. But yeah, this is the frontline change over in the Kurakhove region as the Russian forces on the verge of capturing the entirety of the residential neighborhood. And then the next battle will be for the Kurakhove power station. So that's all from Kurakhove. Over in the Uspenivka front, Russian forces have fully captured Trudove with the advancement in the northern part of Trudove all the way to the front line at Uspenivka. So this is a massive update. And in the latest update, we have the Russian forces capturing Konstantinopolsk with geolocation and Ukrainian mapping confirming that the Russian forces have captured this entire town. So this also means this is also concurrent with the Ukrainian mass withdrawal from the Uspenivka sector as the Ukrainian forces withdraw from the entire region to the next defense line because it's just not a defendable place, which means that the Russians is going to capture all of these empty grounds west of Konstantinopolsk very, very soon because there's no place to defend here. There's no place to hide. Yeah, not much place to hide. These bushes is going to get you killed. So that's all. And then the next frontline chase is over Zelenivka. Russian forces geolocated inside it. Ukrainian forces map that the western road is fully captured by the Russian forces. Honestly speaking, the entire Zelenivka is already captured by the Russian forces, given this trend. And there's no reason the Ukrainian forces is going to be here because if they are anywhere in the south, they're going to be encircled. Because you can zoom in, you can come down and see that the Russians are already here. The crossing is here. They can't really get out. They're gonna get stopped by the Russian forces. So this would be an encirclement at the west of Sukyali. So there's no more Ukrainian forces around here. Not even here. I think it's all gone already. So that's the reality of the grounds there. On the grounds there. Over at Rozdone, Russian forces recaptured the entirety of Rozdone based on the latest mapping from not latest but yesterday's mapping by the Ukrainian side. What's wrong with my mouth? My mouth cannot be controlled. My tongue and the mouth is not aligned, and they are not synchronized. Over the Velyka Novosilka sector, so this I need to explain a little bit. Geolocation at the eastern part of Makarivka confirming the Russians have crossed the river in the south of Blahodane into Makarivka. And then there is also confirmation from the Ukrainian side that the Russians have advanced in the direction of Nekushny along the tree line. However, if you look at the Russian mapping claimed that the whole of Makarivka has been captured and the battle has moved into the center part of Starizove. So that is the Russian claim. This is not confirmed by the by the Ukrainian side just yet. But so that's what it is, which is why you can see that this mapping looks a little bit weird. Like, why is there a Ukrainian, tail looking here, and then the Russian finger pointing up here. So it looks all suspicious, totally abnormal, but it's actually normal if you actually click and see that this is actually a Russian claim. This is actually a Russian capture. So that's all from Velyka Novosilka, and then we go to the last frontline changes over at Nestilianka. Oh shit, I forgot that I left the area up here again. Yeah, just leave with it. So over at Nestilianka region, Russian forces geolocated in the north, confirming that they have captured this entire area in the north of Nestilianka. The distance travel is around 2.8 kilometers, so it is a pretty big capture. Russian sources say that this is a major defense entrenchment that the Russians have captured. So I'm not sure if it's true. Anyway, that's it. So we look at the total area captured. I'm sorry if I covered any of the arrows or the mapping just now. I always forgot about this. I should not enable it in the beginning. When I enable in the beginning, I'll forget about it. So anyway, the biggest area captured is in the Pishchane front, where the Ukrainians consider all the huge amount of grounds are lost. But if you talk about real advancement, I would say that the biggest is actually over in Pokrovsk, where the Ukrainian lines are collapsing in this area here, around Shevchenko, Pishchane, north of Novotroitsky and the south of Novosilka. South of Novotroitsky, north of Novosilka. So that's the other one. And I think Zaporizhia also, that's pretty big as well. And Velyka Novosilka definitely is big as well. So a lot of big areas captured. So Ukrainians did capture some grounds in the total of 0.19 square kilometers. So let's look at total Russian capture. So let's count 1.85 plus 0.94 plus 0.24 plus 8.75 plus 0.1. Something is blocking my view. Plus 3.43 plus 6.8 plus 4.33. So total area captured over the past 2 days by the Russians is 33.7. Sorry, 37.44. Okay, so square kilometers. So that's the total square kilometers captured. So all those locations here, all these are the name of the fronts, because I just don't want to type the word front anymore. So those are all the different fronts: Kursk front, Pishchane front, Toretsk front. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. So thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. Sorry for the so unprofessional. Always cover the mapping video, and check if you subscribe or you got unsubscribed by our enemies. Who knows? You never know. You get unsubscribed. Without you knowing. And press the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next update.